This is something we got. Those people. Israel sent me to anoint you king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore heed the voice of the words of the Lord. Okay? So whoever he did Amalek for what he did to Israel, how he ambushed him on the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all the... Okay. So let me tell y'all something. Unfortunately, I will have to say this, that the war between Israel and whoever, we already know who's going to win that war. So why don't we just stop the war now while we can before it's too late? You feel me? Alright. I don't think they hit that one guy. So they just gonna keep fighting. And we just gonna have to die. We gonna have to die. We are getting ready to be doomed if anybody go and attack Israel. Period. That's what he said. So, what do? Everything was gonna get destroyed. The ox, the children, infant, and even the baby that's still sucking on them titties. Why? Because mankind have grown into dysfunctional completely. You gotta be crazy to go try to start a war in Israel. You really gotta be sick in your mother loving head. Something is seriously wrong with you, bruh. Or sis. Even if it's a male or a female, whoever started that war, y'all need to stop it. Because look at Russia and Ukraine. They can't stop. Because now they're addicted to it. Anything over 33 days is formulated addiction. So now they're addicted to hurting each other. And thinking that they're hurting people, but they're actually hurting themselves. Because at the end, there has to be a bigger authority that's going to ultimately make the brighter decision for both countries that's involved in this nonsense. Mark my words. Period. 200,000 foot soldiers and then said 1,000 men subdued the city. I'm like, and lay in wait in the valley. So, basically, they're gonna get ambushed. Okay? Go depart, get down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For you showed kindness to all the children of Israel when they came out of Egypt. So, just because somebody was being nice to either some slaves or something, then the Hitler philosophy came in. So maybe that's a repetition of history. Maybe that's what Russia and Ukraine is going through. We don't know what prompted that war, and we need answers. I need to know what happened. Like, I need to know the truth. Why did that war got started between Russia and Ukraine, and when is it going to end? Like, as a citizen. I mean, I should say a law-abiding citizen. Okay? I deserve that. I mean, we, the people, deserve that as a nation. Oh, dear God. Why God chose me for this job. I don't know. You gotta talk to God. You have to sit down and have a conversation with God and say, God, why did you choose that girl? Tell you that to represent you. in these times. Like, look at her. She don't got nothing. She poor. She over there living in the suffering pits of hell, working for indecent employees. I'm like, bruh, like, why did you get a business? Like, why did they give you a lawyer to operate a business? Like, how did you really get that? What did you show to people that, I mean, there's got to be some type of modesty or moral, like, what did you do morally for you to earn um, the right to operate a business? You know what I mean? How have you, other than going to college and getting a degree, what, I mean, what are you doing? Like, you have your business in certain places and you just basically taking advantage of people that come to work for you. You should really be ashamed of yourself. And then you have the nerve to want to fight me. Like, what are you doing that for? Listen, if I go work for somebody and I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I accept my wrongness and I try to skitty bebop on my way up out of everything because I don't have any time to really sit here and wait for people to come up. So when you say, ugh, let's go back to the day of, okay? I went into work and I was late, okay? I was late for work. When I got there, I explained to my supervisor what happened to me and everything. I gave her like a chronological event. Like, I explained to her everything, like, step by step. This is what happened to me. Yesterday, my car was taken. My Kia. I was mad because everything I own is in my car, basically. You know, my Michael Kors perfume that I just bought for my birthday in March. I took probably 5 pumps out of there and it's gone. Right? Why? Because people decide that they want to come and illegally remove my vehicle. Why would y'all do that to us? Okay. We don't even want to get into that detail. Let's not go there. Let's just stay focused on the subject of the matter. Subject of the matter is tomorrow I'm going to court and I am terrified. Because it's like, how am I going to stay focused on what I'm supposed to be talking about if my brains is just moving around? You know, you over here talking about I'm mentally disabled. First of all, let me tell you something, boss. Ain't nothing mentally disabled about this color. Period. Pooh. I'm mentally disabled. Prove it to me that I'm mentally disabled. You try to use so many derogatory terms when you describe my attitude, and then the way you describe it is such a farce. Because number one, why would I tell unemployment something that didn't even happen? Like, why would I make up a story about anything? They said they recorded a conversation, so why would I lie, like, on tape? Okay? Listen, this is how it happened. On May the 5th, I don't know, whatever date that was. I gotta remember dates and everything, so I gotta go look at my notes. I don't feel like doing all that. Can I just use what's in my brain? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go chronologically. Okay, no, don't say it like that. Listen, look, I don't even know where to start. What am I gonna say? Like, how am I gonna? What am I? Yes, Your Honor. At 42, you taking me in front of a judge, a man-made judge, not God, because God is judging you while you over here taking advantage of these poor little trees. I gotta be strong. I literally have to be strong in court because it's like y'all wasting. Listen, you guys are wasting so much paper printing out nonsense. This is a whole bunch of paper over a lie. Okay, just to show you, this is a waste of trees. God gonna charge you, doctor. So you might get away with this court case on human-made paper, but in the sight of God, baby, I feel sorry for you because God knows who I am. He knows who I am. He knows why He placed me on this planet. So if you take advantage, what is it? Advantage of me? Yeah. If you take advantage of me while I'm working for you, you literally got to give account to God. Literally. Okay? I got to give account to God with how I treat these kids that I work with, whether I'm mad or not. Those are not my kids. You can't force me to rough them kids up. That's not my teaching style. Everybody's not going to come in the door and rough nobody else's child up. Because I wish somebody would rough mine up at school. You didn't even give me an opportunity to get to know the kids. Like on my third day, you asking me if I know if I feel like I can handle the job. Okay, that's fine. On my third day, that's cool. Now, why would you come and ask me that rhetorical question? You think I'm a fake make believe teacher? I'm one of them teachers that got to take 3 weeks to really know each individual child. Period. So, if you hire me as your teaching coach, that's getting underpaid but overworked, and I'm practicing my degree as I should, and you're going to be upset because I know my rights as an employee, then I feel sorry for you and your mother and maybe the entire family, because I am out of your facility. I don't have to stay there. I'm just learning how to walk the blinkety blank away. You're working for a company and it's not working for you. It's not ever going to work for you. So walk. Take your papers, figure out how to get your resume together, and just walk just politely, professionally. Let them know you don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable working. I didn't know that I could say that. So when I tried it for the first time, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable working here. Ish. I still want to be here, but I don't feel comfortable. I didn't want to make that statement because that's my first time really like saying I don't feel comfortable. There's a reason why I didn't feel comfortable. Then my boss decided to ask me, hey, why you don't feel comfortable working here? Is there anything that, I'm not saying to bow down to me, which, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to bow down to me. But ask me questions. Like, if I say I don't feel comfortable working for your facility, what are you going to do as a professional business owner? Not just a play like, oh, I got a business. Like, what you going to do as a professional business owner? What you going to do? Just answer that. Okay? Can't answer it. I will tell you what to do. I'm your employee. I come in. Do. Look here. Talita, I don't want to work for you anymore. Oh, by all means, you don't have to. What book is there that say that I have to sit there and work for a company that I don't feel comfortable or pleasing working for? If you got somebody that work for you and they don't feel comfortable working at the place where you got your little operation set up, that means you failed as a business owner. And that should be embarrassing. You fail. How? Do you want me to explain it to you? Okay. When I saw all them dead cockroaches on the ground, yeah, I got terrified. You didn't even bother to ask me why I did not feel comfortable. You want to start the paperwork? I'm like, damn, such a callous boss. So I'm getting to experience wicked people. I'm getting to experience good people. I'm getting to experience people that I just don't really want me in their life, but I bumped into them probably every 5 years or so. And just exchange positive words. Like if I see somebody I ain't seen in 5 years and you know that you can contact me and you don't contact me, then I don't think we need to be in contact with each other at this point. So hi and bye. I'll hook you up with a job, let you know where you could go. Other than that, I'm moving on with my life. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be friends for the rest of our lives. That's what I'm finding out. Like as we go, like the people that you've been friends with from childhood, not everybody hold on to those friendship because in between times, you got a marriage, family breakup, build up, whatever, and next thing you know, you outgrow your friend. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I know that happened today. All right? All right. Now, let's go back to my boss. So, I have to go to court in the morning, like I said, and I'm mentally exhausted. I don't have the power in me to fight. But it's just the principle, you know what I mean? It's not the money. It's just more like, you can't do this to people and get away with it, boss. At some point you're going to be held accountable for your negative actions. It's like you're destroying your community, you're destroying your human race. Like, it's like, man, after I left there, I said I did not want to work no more with kids, because I'm like, what did I go to college for? Like, what was the point of me going to college? You know what I mean? And I felt like garbage after I left there. Then where I went to, three people that used to work at this facility, um, used one of them worked where I'm working at now, and the other two moved on to doing other things. But the moral of the story is, why did all those people leave your company at the same time? Why did they plot? Okay, let the airplane pass. Why did all those people conspire to quit at around the same time? Why? You're still my boss. You're my boss now. Me not knowing that all them people walked off the company all at once. I'm being blindsided. So I said, I think you guys wasn't honest with me when you hired me. It was something that I felt blindsided. It's like I didn't even know they were uniform until like a month later. You know what I mean? That's when because I was going to work dressing up every day looking cute. You know? And all these memories, I just want to erase them, but I have to go to court in the morning, so I have to retrieve them. Like, I have to go pick them up where I left them off at. Because, when you go through something in life, you just go through it and then you leave it where it's at. And that's how God just had my mind programmed. But it's like tomorrow, it's a big day for me, and I'm very scared. But I'm just sitting here acting like, yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm going over some of the documents, you know what I mean? Boop. Reading. She clocked in at 8:30 and decided to clock out at 9:24. Okay. That day, we had an incident in the classroom. Let me tell you what happened. So, I'm a preschool teacher, and I was told, like, anything that has to do with food, You have to consult with the parent or the site director or the owner at this point. You know what I mean? So me protecting the company asset decided to take that upon my head, which I probably should have never did because I ended up stepping on somebody's toe, but I was trying to just follow protocol, which is this little kid always bring her own lunch. This day, this child decides that she didn't, or mom or whoever decided that she wasn't gonna bring her own lunch, but she was gonna eat the school food. I'm gonna talk for 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna get off here because I gotta use the bathroom. But anyways, this little girl decided she wants to eat the school food that day. Mind you, I am the lead teacher in that classroom. I am not aware of any food, whatever. And um, a lady came to me and said, "Oh, such and such is eating here with everybody else today." And I'm like, so who? She can eat regular food? Like, are you sure about that? Like, is she allergic? I don't know what she's allergic to. That's what I said to the lady. I said, I don't know if she have any allergies. I said, I'm not going to give her no food like that without parent consent or something from the boss. You know what I mean? So she goes and she talked to the boss's niece, and she come back. Well, such and such said that it's okay for her to eat the food today. Look, nobody told me about this food thing. You should have your stuff more organized. Food is something that is very um, delicate to some people's stomach. Some people have allergies and there is allergic reaction. And I felt that day that I was being in a compromising position. Like, what if she go and eat something and then her lips started swelling up on me? And then who's going to be responsible for that? You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the safety of the child and the company asset at the same time. But at the end of the day, I ended up doing the wrong thing. So I don't get that. All right. I said to her to tell her that you're not my boss. I need to hear that from the director. Where did I go wrong? Nowhere. Then she come back and she said something else to me. Now at this point she's harassing me because I'm trying to work with the kids that I'm with. Like, it's like I'm at work and I'm constantly being harassed. Every time I look, somebody coming to, don't harass me while I'm teaching. Like, you hire me to work with these children. Leave me be. If you got something to say to me, then we already exchanged our conversation. I tell you how I feel about certain things. At that point, is the kid gonna starve to death? No, this child is not gonna starve to death. So why would I give this child food when I don't even know the allergy? I don't even know what this baby was allergic to. I know nothing. Those are the positions that teachers are being placed in, and it's very scary. You know what I mean? It's like I'm getting ready to lose my license because a company's not organized. Then what does that got to do with me as a teacher? Nothing. I'm just passing through, doing what God want me to do, and I'm out. I don't want nobody come try to hold. Oh, you know, she had to get an EpiPen, and her lips, her eyes, her left eye was really swollen because she ate that macaroni and cheese. You know, she lactose intolerance. I don't want to hear that from no parent. Just respect the fact that I need some paperwork. Like, I could say that you're not the only boss. I'm a boss too, but you're just my boss. Like, you're just somebody that's paying me because you got your own facility. Okay. All right. She clocked in at 8:30 and left at 12:34, stating that her car was taken and she was not staying at this place. First of all, I probably did say that, like I'm not staying at this place, because at that point my car is gone. I don't know where it is. Um, what else? I have things in my vehicle that needs my immediate attention if it gets into the hand of a stranger, like my purse, no things. I had a new pair of shoes. I had a couple of things in there. I was getting ready to recycle my bottles, you know, because I was running low on gas. I got my recyclable bottles in my car when it got towed. So to them, and somebody busted my window. So to them, the people that came and picked the car up, they probably feel like I was a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead. I'm one of them type of people, like, as long as you didn't bust the front windshield, because this is a Kia. As long as the front of the window and the back of the window is not busted out, I mean, some tape will work just fine. Cause until I can get the car fixed, my insurance, I don't have immediate cash. You know what I mean? So it's like you waiting for some money to do your deductibles. You don't want to go put your car in the shop, and next thing you know, your deductible, you don't have no money to pay that. So I didn't want to place my vehicle there, not being able to get it out because I can't come up with a deductible. Because remember, I'm struggling, right? So it's like I put my car payment in the mail through the U.S. Postal Services. $1,000 never got mailed to Kia. I explained that to Kia. And they asked me to go borrow the money from somebody to try to catch up. I'm like, borrow it from who? Everybody's struggling right now. Even Bank of America, I told them the same thing. Bank of America taking me to court. That's fine. Take me to court. Bank of America, I asked them to give me one more week, and I'll be able to start making my payment. They told me they can't wait a week. So since y'all can't wait a week, then go ahead and ruin my credit, because what y'all want me to do? I'm not finna go on Figueroa. I'm not a prostitute. I was never born to sell my soul for the devils or to the devil or whatever the vice versa case may be. I'm here to represent God, and the devil knows who I am, and it's very scary walking in flesh on this planet, but it's also a blessing as well. As my personal disclaimer coming from God Himself, anybody touch Talita will have to pay with their entire lineage, and that's about it. But this the last, when she showed up at 9 p.m. I don't go to work at night. You mean 9 a.m., boss? You guys are being so petty and so childish. And God is watching y'all. That's so sad. I was informed by my head teacher. I informed her I will let her know when I have arrived at the school and that we needed to meet. She told me she wasn't talking to anyone about it. First of all, let's have a discussion about that too. Let me explain this. I did refuse to have a meeting. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, our agreement was for us to meet once a month. Okay, on the 27th of April, we had that once a month meeting. At the time when I was discussing with this doctor here about my situation, I was very calm. I don't remember. I didn't have any distress, any type of distress, or I wasn't agitated. I was more confused about why would she want to meet with me when she asked me what happened. She said, "What happened? Why are you late?" And I said, "Well, I already explained it to Miss such and such." And then I said, "But I'll explain it to you as well." I didn't say as well, but I just said I'll just tell you what happened. So about my car from the day before because um, you told me um, to take care of my car situation, but what I didn't want to do was I didn't want to call in sick because if I would have taken care of my car situation, then let me see what would have happened. I wouldn't have showed up to work the next day because taking care of my car situation, uh, it's not gonna be something that was gonna be solved like that. You know what I mean? I have to wait on computer, so I didn't really want to miss that many days from work. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? I wanted to come to work because I think I got used to working with these kids by myself now. I mean, I'm preparing for court. It's like, what am I gonna say to these people? You just gotta tell the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah. What she did was I asked her what we was gonna meet about. She said, "We're gonna have to have a meeting when I get there." I said, "What is this meeting about?" And then she said, I'll tell you when you get there or you'll see when I get there." I said, "Well, since I don't know what the meeting's about," I said, I'm not gonna be able to attend." And she got offended, I guess. She like, What you say?" Yeah, like what is the meeting about? And she refused to tell me what the meeting was about. So when I don't know where unemployment got this thing saying that I said that the meeting was about my finances. First of all, where did y'all get that information from? Unemployment? Out of my mouth? This place is disgusting. It's like everybody working together here. You know what I mean? It's like I don't care about this unemployment money. Like you could take it and shove it up your dry cockaroodles. It's just the principle. Like you don't do this to your own people. Like what's wrong with you? Like you sick? You gotta be a narcissistic boss. That's all. You're just narcissistic. You're just controlling. You're just a freak, a control freak. No, don't say that. Just keep it positive. It's like, what am I going to say to y'all? Y'all sitting here wasting my time. I'm supposed to be checking to see if I got this new job here. Anyways, so I'm at work and I go outside on my 10-minute break and all I see was nothing but cockroaches on the ground. I'm like, I saw one. I'm like, oh, let me take a picture of this one because it's over here. It's pregnant. It's about to pop. And it's like, in the sun, the cockroach. And I said, I'm going to take a picture of it because it's about to give birth. I got up, I took a picture of one roach, and then I look around. I'm like, wait, is that a roach over there too? Yup. That a roach right there? Yup. I start seeing nothing but cockroaches. I said, oh, hell no. This is an infestation here. I gotta go. So I go back in. I bend down to pick up something, and the boss come. Do you have anything planned for today? I'm like, yeah. I always plan for my kids because I love to. In my mind, that's what I'm saying. Like I love teaching, so of course I'm gonna have something planned for them. So you think that I'm coming to work just to get the money, just to watch the kids run wild and not have nothing planned for them to do? Bad, 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 bad. All right. Okay, that's not the case. I'm talking about two different jobs here. Nobody's not going to be able to catch up to me, but God is, because He knows what I'm talking about. Period. Okay? So now, let's fast forward. Now, I got to go to court. And I basically got to explain all the stuff that I just said and sum it up either after somebody make a statement or prior to somebody making a statement or somewhere along the line, so I'm over here dissecting what they say, and it's just not adding up. It's like, I know that these things happen. I have a notebook that I've been taking notes like here. Like this is what the niece said, that I wanted to meet with her regarding her finances, and because she would not meet with me. Um, I didn't falsely stated that. I never told that to unemployment. And if I told that to unemployment, then I need to hear that. I need to see. I need to listen to that in recording. Like, why would I tell them? Why would I tell unemployment that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense whatsoever. Because my finances was not the issue. I still don't know what my boss wanted to talk to me about after she suspended me. I still don't know what it is. So are you an adult or are you like a control freak? Okay? So we don't want to talk about that. Alright, she would not meet with me. She was suspended. I don't know what the hell. At no time was she asked to discuss her personal finances. I never said nothing about that. So yeah, you're correct about that statement. That's about it, because I don't know what you're talking about here. But the part when y'all said that I was yelling on the phone, first of all, I didn't even have a phone for you guys to call. And when I did call in, my friend was on the other line. And then there was one time when I did call in, I remember I said, because I couldn't believe that my boss did this to me. And I'm telling that to the supervisor, but they've been working together for so many years. So it's like, why are you sitting there wasting your time telling these two people, Heckle and Jekyll, or whatever you want to call them, Bonnie and Clyde in my case? Because they got this little weird, goofy laugh and freaking weirdos. It's like working amongst weirdos. It's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? I would say, I don't know who she playing with. Like, I know they over here playing games with me. Like, I'm not stupid. Because how did it happen? I just told my supervisor that I didn't celebrate Christmas. So because I said I didn't celebrate Christmas, they sent me to work with the baby. They sent me to work with the baby class the next day. The next day, I had to work with the babies. Something that I don't even have no experience in working with. You know what I mean? And they know that because when I got hired, I told them that I could only work with ages 3 to 5. I mean, that's my expertise. She did explain to me, at any time we could move you, blah blah blah. Yeah. But why at the time when I denied to celebrate Christmas that you moved me the following day? You could have done that any other time. Okay? Then you start marginalizing me. You start micromanaging me. Start belittling me. Start making this. So it's like you're messing with my self-esteem now. Like, everything that I do, you was criticizing me. You know what I mean? You tell me to do my homework this way, and then I check your nieces, and she don't have to do it the way you're forcing me to do it. And she give her kids the same exact homework. Name, no, not name. Letter of the week, shape of the week, color of the week, and these are little. They're younger than my 3-year-olds. Why would you do that to them kids? They're younger than my 2-year-olds. I mean, so what are you doing? It's like you're just in the community taking up space, and God is watching you. And I have to sit here and remain reticent about all these bad things that you're doing to me. You're taking me to court. That's very disgusting. I abandoned my post on multiple days. Like, okay. The day I left my post, it was because you guys were sending people harassing me, and I couldn't practice my teaching. I couldn't practice the way how I wanted to teach my kids properly without you guys interrupting me. You came and you buzzed into my teaching 3 times on 3 separate occasions. That's a distraction. I'm working with these kids by myself. I don't have no time to be sitting here taking no messages from nobody. What I look like? A freaking robot? Yeah. Yeah, you look like a robot, Toledo. What's up? Okay, I'm a robot. I'm a robot. I'm a robot. I'm a robot. And I said that, and then she's gonna say, I said I'm not a robot. I said that. I said I'm not a robot. First of all, you want me to work without a break? Excuse me, that's back in the 40s. I don't know why y'all still got them people working for y'all that will sit here and just work without a break. Excuse you. This is my temple. The law give me permission to take a break. So why am I not entitled to my bylaw breaks? Like, what's your problem? Why do I have to come and ask you for my 10-minute break, bro? Like, it took me 6 months after working for your company to get my second break. 6 months to get my second break. And how did I get my second break? I heard somebody say, this is my first time getting the second break, and I've been working here for 2 years. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? Because it's not the money, it's the principle. Okay? It's not the money, it's the principle. Yes, you employ people, but you don't own them, babe. Period. No boss owns any worker. No boss. I don't care who you think you is. You own nobody but yourself. You don't even own yourself. I don't even own myself. I'm just floating around in a bubble. We over here. If God said we're going to stop this gravity thing, all of us going to go straight to hell. What's keeping you from falling into the pit of hell? The power to forgive. That's what's going to keep me from falling in there. Now, I have to forgive my supervisor. I have to forgive all of them that done me wrong. And that's the part that I don't feel like is fair. But, hey, if it's thy will, then thy will be done. You want me to forgive people for doing me wrong, then I guess I'm just going to have to keep on forgiving people because I don't know what else to do. I mean, what else am I going to do? If I don't forgive you for doing something wrong to me, I'm going to carry that in my heart, and then I'm going to, I don't know. I literally don't know. So, I'm nervous, but God is with me. God is with me. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. I guess I just had to get all that stuff off my chest, And then tomorrow when I get up now, I'm going to go back and read this over again and see the dates and statements. And, it's like, bro, like, I don't got no time for all this. I literally don't have no time for this. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm done. Whatever. Every time you look, somebody coming with something. You know what I mean? Put a turkey in it, bake me. I just wish that God could just shake this earth up, like for real. Like, I'm tired of these people doing me wrong, God. You just feel helpless. Like, you feel like you don't belong here. You feel like garbage. You feel like, I mean, it's bad enough we going through racism and segregation, and we got to go through cultural hate. Like, that's not right. But anyways, I'm getting sleepy, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So that's an airplane. done talking. Just know that that war in Israel, uh, if y'all go over there and try to mess around, we're doomed for good. We're doomed. And that's all I gotta say for now. But I just want to say, Father God, I want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to represent you. I want to thank you for the patience that you have given me throughout my life of living. I'm praying that you continue to bless me so I could be a blessing to others. I hope that you order my steps in your way. Your thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts, your thoughts. Keep it on that positive level. Protect me everywhere I go. I will have to say, in your precious name, Amen. Period. That's it. God, I'm tired, bruh. You know I'm tired. I'm done for the day. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I am done. You know, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my car thing. You know, I got a flat, so gotta figure that out. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Life goes on. 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 Yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just call it a night and thank God for another wonderful day. And just go on to my bed now like a little old lady. Old my talita gaya bed. I guess. Good night. Say.